الله المبارك قال: لا أعلم مقاما بعد مقام النبوة أحب إلي أن أصرف إليه، وكما قال مالي من هؤلاء يعني العلماء طلاب العلم. قالت عائشة رضي الله عنها: قبل كل شيء، قبل عبد الله بن المبارك وقبل كل تابع، لكانت لي صدقة وجدت المصارف كلها يعني في المدينة، هي جالسة في المدينة، إلا طالب العلم وهو بالمغرب، وكما قالت: لبعثت بها إليه، لا أصرفها في المساكين، لا أصرفها في الفقراء ولا في العششة، نبعث بها إلى المغرب. هذه المدينة أشرف بقاع الله تعالى وبجنب النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. معروف أنها ما فضلت إلا ما هو أفضل، لكنها نظرت إلى وراثة الرسل، الفرق بينها وغيرها، فرق بين ميت وحي.
And Abdullah ibn Mubarak said, I don't know of any recipient more worthy of my wealth than students of knowledge, or teachers of knowledge, scholars and students. So he said, if I wanted to say who I should give to most, it should be the scholars and the students. Aisha radiallahu anha, who we put in front of every single other tabi'i or any other scholar from any other generation, she said that if I had a sadaqah and I found plenty of recipients in my area, and she's speaking, remember, she's in Medina, the city of the Prophet ﷺ, the most blessed area on the earth where the Prophet ﷺ is. She's in there. She said, if I found all of the recipients, there's orphans and there's old people and there's sick people and there's needy people and so on and so forth. She said, I found all of the residents in Medina, but I heard that there was a student of knowledge in the western frontier, present-day Morocco, Tunis, Algeria, Mauritania. She said, if I heard that there was a student in the Maghrib, I would have sent my sadaqah to him. So he said, we have to look at this. This is Aisha radiallahu anha, the wife of the Prophet ﷺ. She's in Medina, the most blessed land, right next to the Prophet ﷺ. The residents of Medina are in need, and she's saying, I'm going to bypass the needy, the old, the sick, the orphans, and send it to the student of knowledge. Because, not saying that they're not worthy of it, but she's just saying, when we look at the priority, these are the people, the students of knowledge are the people that are trying to preserve the inheritance of the Prophet. The only thing the Prophets leave to go on to the next generation is their knowledge and is their traditions. They don't leave wealth and they don't leave treasures and stuff to be passed on through their lineage. So the students of knowledge, they're the ones that are going to become the scholars. They're the ones, they're who's preserving the deen. They're who is going to guide the ummah for the subsequent generations. So she's indicating the priority of طلاب العلم.
إخواني، صنائع المعروف تقي مصارع السوء كما في الحديث. قول خديجة لأفضل معد: والله لن يخزيك الله أبد، دل على أن لم يصب بضير من طبعه على فعال الخير. صنائع المعروف تقي مصارع السوء، هذا حديث. واستدلوا لذلك أيضا بقول خديجة أمنا خديجة رضي الله عنها، كما في الحديث الصحيح لما جاء النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في بدء الوحي، وكان مسه خوف من جبريل لأنه لم يتعود على هذا الخلق الهائل العظيم الذي ينزل من السماء. قال: إني أخاف أن يكون مسني شيء، أو كلام هكذا معناه أخاف، لأن من طبيعة البشر شيء لا يألفونه ولم يتعودوه ولم يتعود على الوحي وهذه الأمور، كأنه صار شيئا غريبا عليه. قال: إني أخاف يعني أن يكون مسني شيء. قالت له: لا، كلا والله لن يخزيك الله. فاستدل على ذلك قالت: إنك لتصل الرحم وتعين على نوائب الدهر وتحمل الكل يعني ثقال الأمور وتفعل والله لن يخزيك الله. قال العلماء: دل هذا على أن من كان مطبوعا على فعال الخير، من كان طبعه على فعال الخير لا تصيبه مصائب، وإذا أصبته كانت سهلة، كانت رفعا لدرجاته ولا يحس بها. فما هو الفرق بين صابر أو راض وبين منعم عليه راض إلا ازدياد هذا الأجر؟ أما الفرق وبينه وبين غير المنعم غير الراضي فواضح، ذاك شيطان وهذا صابر صالح. ما الفرق بين واحد منعم عليه وواحد صابر؟ ذاك منعم عليه بنعمة الصبر إلا زيادة الأجر. أما الفرق بينه وبين منعم عليه شيطان الفرق واضح.
So he said, also realize that the Prophet ﷺ said that doing good actions will prevent bad things. So this is in a sound hadith. The Prophet ﷺ says that when you do good actions, it prevents bad things from happening to you. It's a protection that you're putting up against bad things from happening to you. And also they mentioned a saying of Khadija radiallahu anha, who recognized this even before the Prophet ﷺ was sent as a prophet. Actually, right at the time when he was sent as a prophet, but she knew it. It was part of her ideology even before he was sent as a prophet ﷺ. So our mother Aisha radiallahu anha, when the Prophet ﷺ came down from the mountain after his first experience with Jibreel alayhi salam, after his the first revelation was given to him, we all know that we're all familiar with the story. The Prophet ﷺ was extremely frightened because he didn't know what happened to him. And he had never had an experience like this, and so he didn't know what it was that happened to him, and the only thing that he could imagine was that it was a jinn that had attacked him, and that now it's that's what or had appeared to him and had engaged him and so on and so forth. And we know that can't happen because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives isma, gives protection to all of the prophets, to where these type of things, the jinn don't have any control or cannot have any effect on the prophets. So we know that's the case. But the Prophet ﷺ is a human being, and he became afraid, just like as part of human nature. And so that was the only logic at that time. That was a logical explanation to him that this must have been a jinn. But Aisha radiallahu anha, Khadija radiallahu anha, knowing that an attack of a jinn or a jinn having some sort of effect on you, that's something bad. And so she said, no, that's impossible. Whatever happened to you, it's not a jinn, because you do so much good in your life, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never lets bad things happen to good people. He will protect the good people from those big tribulations. And so she recognized that, and she told him that, no, this can't be a jinn, because you do so much good. So he said, people that do good, things might happen to them, but the majority of the big tribulations will pass them by. If you see a person that's always engaged in good, you'll notice that the big tribulations bad things don't happen to them. If something happens to them, it's something that they can deal with, and it's light, and they get a lot of reward for their patience in dealing with that. So he said, if you look at a person that has blessings, outward blessings, and a person that's patient with his tribulations, what's the difference between the two? This person has a blessing, which is wealth and health and family and cars and land and so on and so forth. And this person that doesn't have those things, has tribulations, he also has a blessing which is the patience to deal with his tribulations. So this other person, his outward blessings, he may be using them to get him away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this person that doesn't have all those outward blessings, and he has tribulations, but he has patience, that's his blessing, and it's even greater than what this other person is getting.